Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. I am doing a live stream of this review, which is probably a good thing overall because now it's open for you guys to ask questions during the product review. So welcome back to the channel. Those of you who follow the channel and have been supporting it for years, thank you so much for your support. And for those of you who are new, hey, my name is LaDon. This is the No Lie Naturally Me channel. Welcome and thank you for joining me today. I'm so glad you clicked that button to see what was going on this little old channel. I want to thank you guys for supporting my Vlogmas. This is the first time I have done this. This is a challenge, uploading videos every day on a regular basis. But I love it because I just grow so much closer to you guys and I learn so much more about you, and hopefully you're learning more about me and we're sharing more information about natural hair, beauty, whatever we decide to explore during this Vlogmas season. So thank you for your support, and I really want to thank you guys who have supported the No Lie Naturally Me community page here on YouTube. So if you hit the subscribe button down here or here, it's somewhere around here, or if you click on like way down below where it says No Lie Naturally Me, if you click there, and that will take you to my homepage here on YouTube. It's the channel page, and from there you'll see a little area that says community, and in the community we have been chatting it up. We have been talking about our natural hair. It allows us to go more in depth around these videos, and the really great thing about it is that we're able to do polls and we're able to talk about what we want to address on our channel here in upcoming videos. And so I created a poll and I asked you guys what you wanted to see more of, and many of you said you wanted to see product reviews for natural hair. You also said you wanted to see natural hair hair tutorials. So I have uploaded, based upon your feedback, I have uploaded a number of natural hair tutorials recently, and there are more to come, guys. But because of you, we're doing today's video, which is a product review for, as you guessed by the title of this video, the QHEMET Biologics Burdock Root Buttercream. So that is this product. We're going to talk about it a little bit more in depth. Some of you may be familiar with it, but I have been using this product for about a year, and I am so happy to share with you guys more information about this product, what I have learned about it over the year that I have been using it, and then hopefully sharing, tips and other things related to this product that will hopefully help you in your natural hair journey. All right, so let's get right to it. The Quemet Biologics line, I would say that they are probably best known for what has to be their #1 bestseller, which is the Alma and Olive Heavy Cream. I did make notes because I want to keep this short, but I want it to be meaty. I want to give you guys lots of good information, all right? So Quemet Biologics is definitely known for their Alma and Olive Heavy Cream, which is an amazing product. If you do not have fine hair, I highly suggest you give that product a try. It is just amazing. But if you have fine natural hair like I do and many of the other subscribers to this channel, or you have low density hair, you're dealing with thinning or anything of that nature, the Alma and Olive Heavy Cream can pose a challenge for you because it is a heavy cream. And so it will weigh the hair down if you have really fine hair or you're dealing with any of the other conditions I just mentioned. And it prevents you from getting the volume, voluminosity you want, big hair. It'll make it very difficult for you to achieve that if you have fine hair or if you have thinning hair. So I was so happy when they formulated the Burdock Root buttercream product, because it is really marketed as being sort of a light water-based leave-in for fine natural hair. And I will say that I have used this product as a leave-in on my hair. And my suggestion is that you pair it with another leave-in, especially if you're going to be doing longer term hairstyles like a wash and go or you know, styles of that nature, because I feel like it needs just a little bit more of something to be a really effective leave-in conditioner. Hey girl, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in, sweetie. So yeah, I highly recommend this product, but when it comes to being a leave-in conditioner, I would definitely pair it with something else. And if you're concerned that if you do pair it with something else, it won't play well with it, I'm going to show you a really quick tip. I know we're doing a review, but again, I want this to be a meaty video for you guys where you get lots of information. So if you want to tell whether this product is going to play well with others, or any product for that matter, I'm going to show you a little trick. Now, this is the Burdock root. And you can tell I've used it. I hope there's no hair in there. If it is, don't judge me. But hey, you guys, I see you're coming in. But this is the product. As you can see, it is very, very creamy. So what you do is you take a little bit of this and you put it on the back of your hands, and then you take a little bit of whatever leave-in conditioner you want to pair it with. You could just, you know, try your favorite leave-in conditioner. You guys know my favorite is the Illusen's Moisture Balancing Conditioner. I make no qualms about that. I love it. But you're going to take those two products and then you're just going to mix them together like this. Do this on the back of your hand and see whether that product stays creamy or not, or whether it starts to bead up, or whether it starts to get really sticky, or, you know, gooey, or stringy, and that will let you know whether this product will play well with other products. Now, as you can see, these two products, it stays really, really creamy, really, and it feels divine. So this lets you know that these two products are going to play really, really well together. So you're not going to have any issues like, you know, how people say you get hair boogers or whatever, that residue that beads up and stays on top of your hair. You know that these two will work well. All right. I saw your previous video with the product and I purchased, it's a little expensive. Does it last long? Yes, it does last long. I purchased this, earlier this year. I want to say I purchased this in the spring, and you see how much product I still have left. So this and the heavy cream lasted me a really long time. So yes, highly, highly recommend it. Hey, you guys are just coming on in. All right. So as I said, I do recommend it as a leave-in, but I do feel like you want to pair it with something else. Now, you could pair it with another leave-in conditioner in the Quemet line. I know that they are formulated to work really, really well together, so you shouldn't have an issue with that. But if you do have a favorite conditioner like I do, use that trick to make sure that they will play well together. That way you won't have to rewash your hair because your products, you know, don't work well together. And you could try that with anything. If you have a gel you want to pair it with or anything else, again, just try it on the back of your hand, mix it together, and then that will tell you whether those products will play well together or not. So, again, it's kind of being marketed as being a lighter weight leave-in conditioner, but I would say it's also really good for straight styles. Like you guys know, I straightened my hair yesterday and I absolutely love it. And so it's a great product to use like after you've straightened your hair and you want to put something over, you know, over the hair before you begin to style it. I find that it's great to use in that way, and what it does when used with water or aloe vera juice, I just find that it's a really, really deep penetrating moisturizer. So it's going to help you maintain the moisture retention of your hair, and it's going to leave the hair really soft, subtle. It's going to look soft and subtle, you know, to the look and to the touch. So highly recommend it for that. Now, this product is also really marketed as being one that continues to condition your hair as you, you know, as you leave it in. So for instance, if you look at the product ingredients on the back here, you will see that it contains Mediterranean olive oil, and that is a great product. It's going to make the product very emollient. Like you saw how when I rubbed it on the back of my hand. Like, look how soft, look how moisturized the back of my hand is now. So olive oil gives it that emollients you really, really want. But then it also has other things in it, like the burdock root, the nettle leaf, the out straw, and then the wheat. What those ingredients do is it continues to condition your hair while the product, sits on top of the hair, or, after it penetrates the hair, it continues to condition the hair. That's why they're marketing this as being a leave-in conditioner. So you get those benefits from it. But it's also going to really help to alleviate any issues you may have with your scalp, because it is water-based, and it does have these sort of conditioning ingredients in it. So if you suffer, especially in the wintertime, with itchy scalp or any type of like scalp conditions, you can take a little bit of this, put it on your fingertips, and then massage it into your scalp. I wouldn't do it like really heavy. And I would say you do it like every other night, or every other night, if like every 2 days instead of every other day or every 3 days. You know what I mean? But yeah, and that will really help to soothe your scalp if you have a protective style that's maybe braids and they're itching and doing, and that kind of thing. This is a really good product to help to not only nourish your scalp, but help to condition your scalp. The other things that these ingredients will do is help you to maintain the length retention of your hair. And actually also these ingredients help to foster an environment where your hair is more apt to grow as well. So your hair is going to be more apt to grow, and because you're helping to keep it hydrated, and because you have the other ingredients, the nettle, the burdock root, those kind of things, they're going to help with the elasticity of your hair. So that means you're going to retain the length of your hair. So it's really, really well formulated from that perspective as well, which is one of the other reasons I really, really do like it. The other thing I really like about this product, and I think it's because it has a little bit of the olive oil in it, and then it also has a bit of the burdock root. I think it helps to contribute to shine as well. A lot of times our natural hair doesn't reflect light, and that is normal for our hair not to reflect light. So I like that you can put a bit of this on your head and work it in, and then it will give you not only, like I said, it's going to make your hair look so soft and subtle but it also gives it a little bit of shine, and it's not like a weird like shine that isn't natural. It's a very natural, and it just gives a nice sort of luminosity to the hair. I don't know, it's not really describable. It's not really describable. All right, so the other ingredients I want to talk about in here that I think are really important is that it does contain vegetable glycerin. Now, vegetable glycerin is a humectant, which means that it's going to attract moisture to your hair. So if you use this and you live in a really humid environment, and you know what? And also, even if you're in a really cold environment, we're about to go into wintertime where there isn't going to be a lot of moisture in the air. So one of the things you want to do before you use this, if you want to minimize your hair either drying out, or you want to minimize your hair getting super puffy because of the humectant in this, you want to, after you've washed and conditioned your hair, before you put your leave-in conditioner in, run some cold water on it. That's going to help your cuticle to close, and that's important because that means it's going to help to keep some of that moisture inside of the hair. But it's also going to make it more difficult for moisture to get inside the hair because that cuticle is closed. But you want to do that. And then also, I would say what I like to do is spray my hair with aloe vera juice, which also helps to lay down the cuticle as well. So if you're in extreme environments where it's either, the dews are super high, which means that there's lots of moisture in the air, or if you're in an environment like we're about to go into here in the Midwest where it's going to be really, really cold, then you want to help your hair to maintain as much of the moisture as possible. So laying down that cuticle before you put this on is going to help tremendously. All right. It also contains MSM sulfur, which is very it offers a lot of nourishment to the hair and to the scalp, and then it also does help with hair growth. So, I always promote you guys reading your product ingredients, and one of the reasons that I say that is because then you could look at this product and you could look at these lists of ingredients and you could say, oh, I know this is going to be a really good product because it has this, and this in it. And you're also going to be able to say, oh, this is going to be a really good product for me, because the more you get to learn about product ingredients, the more you will understand how your hair responds to certain product ingredients, and you'll know, oh, my hair doesn't respond well to that, so I can't use it. Like part of the Shea Moisture line I cannot use because my hair doesn't like wheat protein, and they have a line that has nothing but wheat protein in it, and so it makes my hair feel like straw. So that's why I'm always talking about educating yourself about, product ingredients. The last thing I'm going to talk about, and then I'm just going to talk about kind of how to use the product. The other thing I really like is that Quemet Biologics, by and large, most of their products don't contain mineral oil, which is great. Mineral oil can dry out the hair, so you really want to stay away, or I stay away from products that have mineral oil in it. It doesn't have any proteins in it. So if you are a person who's protein sensitive, or you're using products that also have protein in it, this is going to be great for you, because you won't send your hair into protein overload. So let's say, for instance, you use 3 stylers on your hair. You don't want to have all 3 stylers have protein in it, because it can cause your hair to go into protein overload, which means it's going to become brittle, it can become dry, it can become hard, it can feel like straw, that kind of thing. So you always want to watch, again, the ingredients of the products you put on your hair, right? So this is a product that does not have protein in it. So if you're sensitive to protein, or you're using other products, it is definitely a winner. It doesn't have any silicones in it, which is great for me, because again, with fine natural hair, I have found that my fine natural hair simply does not like silicones. It also doesn't contain any artificial ingredients, fragrances, dyes, or parabens, which I know some of you are very cautious about using parabens on your hair. You don't want to use certain ingredients. So this is definitely more so on the more natural bent when it comes to product formulations. All right, so to use the product, it's like really, really simple. You just take a little bit, and really, you don't need a lot. I usually just start off with a little bit and then work my way up. Like a lot of times people are like, well, how much of this should I put in my hair? How much of that product should I put in my hair? It's really just, trial and error. I always say start off with a little bit and then just kind of go from there. So to use this product, you want to take a little bit of it, and then you want to kind of get it to emulsify by rubbing your hands together, and then you just work it into the hair. So like here, I'm working it in, and there you go. You can also scrunch it into the hair also, but you could use it just to, like, I'm doing my bun because I didn't know what to do with my straight hair. I haven't had straight hair in so long, so I just bunned it. And so you can just do this and you're good to go. So if you were to do a twist out, for instance, you would just take it and work it into the hair. Make sure any product you put on your hair, you really, really do work it in, because you want it to penetrate that, the hair shaft. So, don't let it sit on top of the hair. Do take the time to kind of work your products in, to get the most best results out of them. All right, so that's how I use it. Like if I'm going to use it to twist my hair, or like now I'm wearing my hair straight, so I just put it on. I like to make sure I get it on the ends to keep them nice and protected and moisturized. If I was doing a twist out or a braid out or a style like that, I would use this as my styler. So I would just take this, apply a bit of it to a section, and then begin to twist or braid my hair. I also use this on my protective style. So you guys have seen me do the crochet braids, and a lot of times I do the split hair method. If you haven't seen my Havana Mambo twist videos, There's a whole series related to crochet styles. This is a lifesaver when it comes to that, because having fine natural hair, and I think, you know, this is relative to any natural who doesn't want a lot of weight on their hair. I like to split the hair before I install it because I want to put as little stress on my hair as possible. So one of the things I will do is I will take a little bit of this and I will work it down, you know, like the length of the braid. I should have grabbed one of my twists, but I just work it down the length of the twist, and then I do the split hair method. If you watch my videos, like I have a series of 3 very in-depth videos, like step by step, literally they're, you know, step-by-step videos around my entire process. So using this helps to minimize the frizz when you're doing the split hair method. But the other thing it really does is it protects your scalp and your skin in general from any residue or any harsh, you know, chemicals that may be on the synthetic hair you use. If I use a hair that has like a rougher texture, then I always want to use this on the hair, because not only is it going to make the hair feel softer, but it creates a barrier between my skin and the synthetic hair. So I've never put in a crochet style and had like the itchies, except for that one time when I did not wash the hair. I will never do that again with Havana Mambo twist hair. Oh my gosh, I was like this by the end of like the day. I only kept it in for a day and a half because that was like worse than, wow, that was bad. But this is a lifesaver. You will not have any issues with any hair, even after you rinsed it. Because sometimes, even after you rinse it and clean it and all that kind of stuff, you know, it can still be irritating to the skin, especially if you have very sensitive skin. So if you're using a rougher grade of hair or even a very curly hair, I highly recommend just taking a dab of this, just a little bit of it, working it over the hair to keep it from frizzing and to create a barrier between your skin and the hair. The other thing I like that it does for protective styles is that it creates a barrier between the synthetic hair and your own hair. So it doesn't dry your natural hair out quicker. Sometimes I feel like synthetic hair can pull moisture from your own hair. And so by having that barrier with this, you're actually having this moisturizer directly on the hair. So it helps to keep your hair healthy. So it's just another sort of protective step that you can take when you're doing protective styles to keep your hair in good condition when you get ready to take it down. So I hope this information was helpful. If you guys like what you heard, give us a thumbs up. Come on, you can do it. Come on. I'll wait. Go ahead. Y'all know I'm silly. But seriously, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for supporting my Vlogmases. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Krista. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of you all in here. Hey, Naturally Sweet. Hey, Ingrid. Oh, I haven't seen you in a minute, Ingrid. Okay, you said I seen your previous video with this product and I purchased a little expensive, but it did last long. Yes, girl, it lasts a very long time. Hey, a view is a view. Hey, Jackie. Hey, guys. So I hope you guys like this video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. I'm going to go over to the community page associated with this channel. And so if you guys have any additional questions or you don't have them now but you think about them later, feel free to go over there, post the question, and I'll definitely follow up with you guys. I want to thank you so much for spending a little time with me this evening. I hope you've been enjoying the Vlogmas series. Thank you for your support of it. And I guess I will see you guys. Oh, here's the other thing. Okay, so I will this week I'm going to be featuring several Black-owned businesses. So I'm going to be doing reviews on hair care products and also beauty products. So my next video is going to be, you know what, and it's Black-owned or, you know, I have a very strong commitment to companies that are independent, that are Black owned, or, you know, that are companies that really take the time to address the needs of, you know, all women of color. So I'm going to be doing, again, reviews on hair care lines that are Black owned this week, because you said you wanted to see product reviews. And then I'm going to do product reviews on beauty products as well. So I'm going to do, I think it's going to be tomorrow. It is. It's going to be for tomorrow's Vlogmas. I'm going to be doing a review of the Fenty line by Rihanna. Y'all know this has been all over YouTube. So I did finally purchase some products from the Fenty line, and what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to do a review on these sticks. So I'm going to do a foundationless face, and I'm just going to focus on using these contour and highlight kits. And I'm going to put them on in the morning, and then I'm gonna come back at the end of the day and just show you guys how they held up. Now, that video may go up late because tomorrow's Miora's birthday, y'all. She gonna be 21. 21. Yes, I got an adult child. But yeah, she's gonna be 21, so me and my dad are gonna take her out for her birthday tomorrow. But I am going to, in the morning, I'm gonna start recording, and I will demonstrate kind of how I'm putting these on. And then at the end of the day, I'm gonna let you know how it wore. And then another day this week, I'm going to do a full sort of Fenty face. And so I'll be using the foundation, I'll be using the contour and highlight kit, and I'm going to be using the gloss. You know how they are on Instagram. And I'll be using the gloss. So, and then I will tell you guys kind of, you know, whether it's, you know, friendly for all skin types, if it's mature skin friendly, and kind of how it wore over the course of that day. And then I'm going to also share a couple of other Black owned, or, you know, again, brands that support women, all women of color, because I think it's important to kind of bring those to the forefront. And I have been making a concerted effort to support those types of businesses more, right? All right, so what do you guys think? Give me a thumbs up if you think, you know, that's a good thing, you know, to do this week, if that's something you want to see. If there is a topic you want to see me include in this Vlogmas series, again, don't hesitate to let me know beneath this video or over on the community page. And I'll look forward to reading your comments. All right, thank you guys for watching. Love you. Have a great day.